What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Great. Hold on. Is today Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. I'm a day ahead, guys. Anyway, man, can't believe September is flying by, but it is what it is. My favorite season is almost here, fall. But guys, I wanted to touch on a subject today that I know a lot of people need to hear because in a lot of our lives, things are not going the way we want them to go. No matter what we do, no matter what we do in our lives, we just realize, why isn't it going my way? Why am I not receiving, what I think I should have or what I'm working towards? Why, when I try different things, they just seem like they're not working? Okay, guys, there's a lot of different factors. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you one of the factors, the reason why a lot of people do not get what they want, is because simple. They hate to see somebody else with it. Envy, guys, is a thing. Okay, jealousy is a thing. And one thing, guys, I have experienced for myself for over so many years is the more you become successful, there's going to be individuals who are going to be envy of you. They're going to be jealous of you, and they're going to want to try to get what you have. Not realizing is that when something is for you, guys, it's just for you. And once you align yourself with that, once you align yourself with what God has for you, God's blessing for you, no one can take that from you. And unfortunately, a lot of people in this world, they can't see that. They are so blind that they can't really take the time to see what God has for them because they're so focused on what God has for other people. And when they see people with a certain type of success, they want to try to, finagle their way in. They want to try to take or disrupt what other people are doing. They talk down on it. They try to copy it, instead of learning from it. They want to take it, like literally just want to just take it from that individual, and don't realize is that this is why they're always trying to figure things out. This is why no matter what they touch, it doesn't turn to gold. Okay, if you are that person, if you are that person that's going through that, all right, you need to really do some soul searching. You really need to really pray, ask God to come into your heart and help you find your way out of darkness because you are walking in darkness. And when I see this, guys, it's really sad because again, we're all unique in our own way. I started to recognize this for myself probably about a good 7, 8 years ago, because God talks through people. We are spiritual beings. Through signs. It's just a lot of ways. Where God speaks to you, and he can also speak through you. And unfortunately, a lot of people in this world are blind. They're walking in darkness. Okay, and only thing that they can see is of the flesh. The only thing that they can see is materialistic things, the things that are man-made. All right, but when it comes to what God really has for them, a lot of people will never get it. They would never understand it. They would never get to experience it. Okay, because they're so worried about what somebody else has. They're so worried about watching somebody else's every move, trying to copy that person, everything that they do. That they don't realize is that they are basically blocking their own blessings. Okay, they're basically blocking their own blessings. And I tell you, man, it's one of the things that holds a lot of people back in this world because you know when you realize, when you understand who you are as a person, when you understand your true identity, when you understand what God has for you, okay, guys, you'll realize there's nothing to worry about but it does it hurts to see somebody who has potential. It hurts to see somebody who is lost. Okay, when you are being guided by the Spirit. Okay, when God is guiding you. Okay, your worries. People, Courtney, I have no worries. My worries have gone away long time ago. Okay, because every day I realize how blessed I am. Right, but when you see people that they don't have to be going through what they're going through, but they're making it harder on themselves, it's because they won't really, they're not willing to make the connection. They're not willing to align themselves with what God really has for them, because they're so driven. Okay, instead of being driven by the Spirit, they're driven by the flesh. They see people's success. They see money. They see cars. They see houses. They see, they see these things and they think that's it. They think that's success. People see someone driving a nice car. They see someone living in a nice home. They see people with a lot of money. They think that's success. That is not success, guys. All right. That is just something that we attain here on this earth. Okay. True success starts within. There's a lot of people who have a lot of money, who have cars and homes and all the materialistic things that a lot of people dream about, but they're not successful because again, they're walking in darkness. They don't even know. See, this is the scariest thing about being a human being and a spiritual being. Okay, you can be a human being and again be full of darkness, no life. Okay, you're just basically, you're just anything that attracts you, again, usually materialistic or flesh wise. That's all you can be driven by. That's all you can be moved by. All right. And I just know that someone out there needs to hear this, is that you have to you have to do a lot of soul searching. I had to. I had to. My early 30s, man, I had to really do a lot of soul searching, And when you do that, when you really connect with God, when you really start to realize what is your true calling, God, what do you really have for me? What is it that you want me to do? When I'm doing this right here, when I'm helping people, teaching people, starting to live the life that God has for me, speaking, this is God's work. I'm doing what God wants me to do. All right. My grandma Ola May told me the last words she told me before she passed away. You do what God wants you to do, because you've always been the head and you ain't never been the tail. That's what Ola May, my grandma, told me. Do what God wants you to do. Sometimes it's not what we want to do. Sometimes it's what God wants us to do. And this is why no matter what we do, no matter what we try to touch. You ever see those people, every time you turn around, they're doing something. It just seems like it never goes their way. Every time, man, I'm doing this. Now you're doing this. A lot of times it can be because you're not focused. Okay, that can be one of the reasons you're not focused. You're just spinning wheels. Again, being driven by materialistic things. You see somebody doing this, now you want to go do this. I heard Tyler Perry say that. One thing about me, guys, when I hear people say certain things, it just like Miss Ola May, my grandma, told me, you do what God wants you to do. Okay, I heard Tyler Perry say one time. He said, "You ever have those friends? Every time you turn around, one minute they're doing this, the next minute they're doing that, the next minute they're doing this, but they're never making progress because they're not willing. They want to plant a seed, but they're not willing to let it grow. They're not willing to water and feed that seed so it can grow and manifest. Because they see a lot of people, again, you don't see what's going under the soil. Okay, so if we don't see that tree coming up, if we don't see a tree, we think nothing's going. It's not going on. That's where the true work is happening in the soil where you can't see. It's like work. When I'm working on myself, when I'm working on my business, okay, when I'm having my daily conversations with God, when I'm having my daily conversations with myself, when I'm manifesting, feeding my subconscious. That's the work that a lot of people can't see. I can't even see. I can just feel it. Okay. I can visualize it, but I can't see it with my own eyes. So when a lot of people don't see, the things that are unseen, they think it's not happening. But that's where the real work, that's where the real action is happening, in the unseen. See what I'm saying? So that's my thing, guys, is that a lot of us, a lot of people in this world, like I said, I'm speaking from experience. I was once that person, lost, man, walking in darkness, nothing going my way. Every time I touch something, I would just remember, man, just remember those days. Like, damn, man, I remember every week, every month, turn around, I was trying to do something, trying to do this, and trying to do that, trying to do ML, multi-level marketing, and trying to do this business, and do this job, and I look back and I see why. Because first, I wasn't focused, and the reason why I wasn't focused, because I was driven by what other people was doing, instead of asking God to show me my true vision and lead me to where He wants me to be, and start living under His command. That's again, the unseen. Okay, that's where it happens. So I just want to hopefully spread this word. Hopefully this can help somebody. Hopefully it will reach somebody. And like I said, if you are that person, peace, be still. Peace, ask for peace. And sometimes just be still and let God guide you. Let God show you. Let God give you a vision. This one thing I always say, man. One of the best things that God can give you besides life itself is a vision. And once He gives you that vision, that's your confirmation. That's your go. Okay? I have shown you. I have given you this vision. Go. Go do what I have commanded you to do. Go do my work. You are walking on gold now. Okay? God, you're gonna go through some suffering. You're gonna go through some pain. That's a test. Okay? It's a you think you're just gonna get on this roll of glory and just everything is go. No. Life is a test, guys. God's battle is a test. Sometimes you gotta go through trash to get treasures. So I just want to put it out there. So anyway, guys, I'm about to end my day and go home and chill with my family. Hopefully this video can help somebody. Have a blessed day. See you in the next one.